Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is SirThomas, and today we'll be discussing Dominion on Outcast. Now, Outcast was recently released with the Castle map pack, and is currently supported in Dominion matchmaking. It's the first matchmaking Dominion map to support the Scorpion tank, and it also supports its own unique drop set. This map also has a lot of unique design that allows it to stand on its own 2 feet against the other 5 Dominion maps currently in matchmaking. Now, with the new drop set, Alpha and Charlie have their own unique drop set, and Bravo has its own unique drop set. Now, the Alpha Charlie set includes a rocket launcher, sniper rifle, needler, railgun, Spartan laser, sticky det, and battle rifle. This allows Alpha and Charlie players to be a little bit more offensive and a little bit more anti-vehicular, and allows them to combat the tank and any other vehicles that may be on the field. And the Bravo drop set is a little bit more anti-infantry, and it includes the gravity hammer, needler, saw, railgun, binary rifle, DMR, and another railgun. This means that the railgun has a high probability of dropping in the Bravo resupplies. And of course we're looking at the Alpha Charlie flank, and this map kind of supports your standard Dominion setup with the Bravo dilemma and the Alpha Charlie flank kind of cutting around Bravo, allowing players to flank. And as we take a look at Charlie, this is where things get a little different. Charlie is much different than any other Dominion base we've seen, in that it's very open. It allows players to attack Charlie over the much longer sightlines. It of course supports 3 objective drops just in front of it, and it has this really awesome segmented area towards the back, and a lot of these interesting caves and pathways that allow players to move around the map. In my opinion, I would say Charlie is a little bit more vulnerable from heavy Bravo pushes, but it's also a little bit safer from Alpha pushes. And the general layout of the map just allows players to move quickly around their bases and kind of defend in areas far outside their bases as opposed to holding inside structures. It's a little bit different from what we're used to on your standard Dominion map. Now, of course, we're looking at Alpha now, which has the Ghost resupply pad as well as 3 objective drops just on the front side. And Alpha is a little bit more vulnerable from Charlie, and it's a little safer from Bravo. The Bravo tank pushes aren't as effective on Alpha as they would be on Charlie. And it does have really good access to that Alpha Charlie flank, so it allows players to move around the map very quickly, and offers a lot of versatility. Now, this map definitely has a lot of action, and in my experience, there's a lot of trading of bases, because the ability it's so easy for players to move quickly around the map, and teams really have to be on their toes if they want to have a good chokehold on this map. Now, as we're looking at Bravo, Bravo is a very interesting, unique structure, and it offers about like 4 to 5 different entrances, depending if you're wanting to count jump ups and jetpack areas. And it definitely supports a lot of movement. Players who are defending Bravo are constantly moving. Now, when you're holding Alpha and Bravo, you generally want to be a little bit more aggressive and push the Charlie side, and keep Charlie players from getting close to Bravo. And when you're holding Charlie Bravo, you generally want to be a little bit more defensive and have more players on Bravo itself to kill the players who are going to try to flank around it from Alpha. Now, the tank is also a really big player on the map, but we'll talk about that a little later. And of course, this Bravo does support its own unique drop set with the 3 drops just around the lower level on the outside of the base. It's definitely a lot of fun playing around this Bravo, because not only does it offer players lots of ways to get in, but also offers lots of players lots of creative ways to kill other players. They can get awesome nade bounces, awesome railgun shots, sticky det shots, just because the sightlines that are designed into this Bravo. And of course, Bravo and the awesomeness of the tank. Now, when you have tank on this map and you own Alpha and Bravo, you want to be incredibly aggressive towards Charlie. And actually, this is Psycho Duck here running the tank, and he is completely shutting down this side, and he's playing a little peekaboo with the sniper as well. The tank is just a huge force on this map, and even if it doesn't do much, even if it dies immediately, it forces the entire team to focus fire on it and completely puts them out of position. And it's a definite game changer, and it's probably the biggest influence of any Dominion vehicle. But guys, thanks for watching a little bit of Dominion analysis on Outcast. I hope you guys have a good one. Feel free to subscribe.